Guys, today on Bros Talking Sports, we are talking about the Philadelphia Eagles versus those Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl. This was absolutely hands down the worst Super Bowl I've ever seen. Let's talk about it. Super Bowl 59 took place in New Orleans, as everybody knows. And Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Andy Reid, Hopkins, Worthy, everybody, they're going for their three-peat as an organization. The world is against them. They came out from jump. The crowd was already not feeling them. It was mostly Philadelphia Eagles fans in the audience. As you guys know, the score, the Eagles whooped the Chiefs' ass 40-22. And this was epic. 40-22 doesn't even do just due diligence, because if the score was 40-6 with 5 minutes left to go in the game, and then they allowed them to score a couple of touchdowns. For what? I don't know, but it happened. Okay. So no three-peat for the Chiefs. The refs did not even get a chance to cheat. Well, there was a questionable call in the first quarter. Everybody was like, you know what? Um, the Chiefs called, or the refs called something on the Chiefs, and it was like, what? But then the refs called another one, a questionable call on the Eagles, so it was like it bounced out. But anyway, um, 275 total yards for the Chiefs from jump. Patrick Mahomes could not get nothing going at all. It was really sad. It really showed um, how everybody felt about the Chiefs all year, how they weren't good. And for some reason, they kept squeaking by, winning, coming back from wins. They had 12 comeback drives with wins by one possession, and that was a record for the NFL. But it did not matter in the Super Bowl because, as you know, the Philadelphia Eagles defense is absolutely spectacular. I'm sorry to say it took me until today to really even check the Eagles out. You know what I mean? I've been rocking with my Bills and my Lions all year, even my watching my Bengals and stuff. So I really wasn't paying attention to the Eagles. I wasn't a Jalen Hurts fan, but I have to be first to say. Let me say right here, loud and proud, you guys. I have to be the first one to say that I actually believe in Hurts now. Jalen Hurts is a Super Bowl champion. He's also a Super Bowl MVP, so it's undeniable. I cannot deny it anymore. Jalen Hurts today, or should I say yesterday, was 17 of 22, 221 yards, two touchdowns, one crucial interception, but it didn't matter. He also had 72 yards on the ground with his legs, pushing that thing, pause, with a touchdown. Jalen Hurts, salute you, sir. The best dressed man in the NFL. Pause again. You're a Super Bowl champion and an MVP. All right. Nick, your head coach, Nick Sirianni. All right. The fans was not respecting you. Sirianni, you should come out at the parade and talk that talk about how everybody was talking about you and all this stuff. All right. No, I'm just playing. Don't do that. You know what I mean? You're the head coach. Take it with a grain of salt. Come out, show them fans what you made of and why you are the head coach and what they didn't know. They didn't know what they was talking about. Congratulations on the win for the Eagles. As I said, from jump, Patrick Mahomes cannot get nothing going. As you guys know, it was absolutely a sack fest from the defense. The front line of the Eagles were unbelievable last night. Okay. We also had two picks from Patrick Mahomes. Let me just run down his stats real quick. 21 of 32, three total touchdowns, but really two of them came late in crunch time when it did not matter at all, just to keep it a buck. All right. Two interceptions, two big interceptions to Bond. Is that how you say his name? And Dijon. Huge, huge. That's not Mahomes like, but he came out. The fans was talking major mess about him, and he felt it. I know he did, because those two interceptions, as I said, he couldn't really escape the pocket last night. They had that on lock. That whenever he did escape, it was because the Eagles kind of wanted him to go there, and so it was just crazy. Um, Mahomes also had 25 rushing yards, but that didn't matter either. He should have had 150 rushing yards if he would have had a chance to win this game. Kareem Hunt came back from injury. He only had 9 yards. I shouldn't have even said that. Xavier Worthy, he showed up, showed out, 8 for 8, 157 yards, two touchdowns. But a lot of that was when didn't matter. All right, as I said. So DeAndre Hopkins, throw that in there real quick. He only had 18 yards in his Super Bowl debut. He did have a touchdown. Excuse me. But that doesn't matter. 18 yards, bro. Come on now. I mean, it's not your fault because, Mahomes couldn't pass the ball downfield. Travis Kelce couldn't get the ball. getting nothing going. 39 yards for the entire Super Bowl game. He absolutely looked like a shell of himself. They was talking about if he should retire if he wins. Maybe he should retire either way. All right. This is crazy. The Chiefs did not show up. They got their ass whooped. I feel sorry for Andy Reid, but not really because they've been to the Super Bowl every damn year, it seems like, for the last 5, 6 years. So it is what it is. Mahomes is what, 3-2 now in Super Bowls. He's still a three-time champion, three-time MVP. A lot of people are taking him off of the GOAT debate right now. They still got Brady up there. It's amazing how one game will put you here, and then after the game, it's just like But that's the NFL. That's business. That's how people. That's how people minds work. It's so quick, and yeah, real quick on the Eagles, they had 345 total yards. I already told you what Jalen Hurts did. Let's talk about that bad man Saquon Barkley. First of all, happy birthday, Saquon. All right, you came out. It looked like you was ready to play when you said it was your birthday. I was like, oh my god, I did not even know that. You're about to ball out 200 yards, MVP, all the above. But it showed you had the little nerves, maybe, I don't know, but they was stuffing you at the line. I'm not sure exactly because Kansas City defense is mediocre. All right. So I don't know how they kept you to 57 yards on 25 attempts, but it happened. It's all right, though. You're a Super Bowl champion, and that's all that matters on your birthday. It can't get any better than this. Saquon, salute you, and much respect. All right. Real quick, Smith had 69 yards and a touchdown. That was real big. A.J. Brown, 3 catches, 43 yards and a touchdown. Hey, AJ will take it. That touchdown was big. It was absolutely. Was that in? Yeah, it was in. That's Brown. Yeah, it was in. Uh, Man, Super Bowl was crazy. They were getting skunked at halftime. With a minute and something left, they got the ball back. I thought they could score. Then they got the ball back, or then they were going to get the ball back. And I said, you know what? Something happened. Stuffed. Mahomes stuffed. Eagles got the ball back. They almost scored again with under, a minute left. It was just crazy, man. Flat out one of the worst Super Bowls. I called it from jump before the Super Bowl. I said, I believe this is going to be like 2000, I believe it was 13 when the Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks were facing off, and the Seahawks whooped some ass 48-6, I believe the score was. I said that this is what it felt like because the Philadelphia Eagles defense were so, everybody's talking how big and bad and supreme they are. And it showed. So they're right. But their defense got it done. And so I thought that excuse me, I lost my train of thought. I thought that the Chiefs were going to be in the same predicament because really they've been just getting by all year and it's been unacceptable. Really, they should have lost to my Bills. I don't even want to get into that because they shouldn't have been here. So, I really didn't want the Chiefs to win. I didn't really care if they did or didn't, but I'm glad that they did, that they lost now that it is finally said and done. Okay. Man, what a game. What a Super Bowl, you guys. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Real quick, man. All right, we just want to talk about it. Okay. The Super Bowl halftime show. Yeah, we're gonna talk about this really quick. Okay. First of all, shout out Lady Gaga. Shout out Lady Gaga. She put on an epic, most beautiful show, playing the piano, looking fucking amazing. Everybody's walking, cheering on the streets of New Orleans. It was amazing. Okay. It was amazing. That was epic. Second of all, okay, I just want to say I did not like the national anthem. I know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna sound like a hater. I'm gonna sound like a little bit of a hater, but I'm just saying how I feel. I did not like the national anthem. The piano on auto tune was not for it for me. I wasn't feeling that, but a lot of people liked it. Of course, it's in New Orleans. They got that vibe, but we got the band and everything for the Star Spangled Banner and stuff. That was boom, but I feel like the national anthem should have brought more just you out. All right. You was hiding a lot. It was a local artist, so that was cool. Salute you, man. I'm not hating. I'm just saying I wasn't feeling it. And also, what I was not feeling, the fucking halftime show. You guys, the halftime show for me, yeah, I'm a Wheezy fan. So this is automatically gonna be a little asterisk, but I'm just letting y'all know. All right. Wheezy F baby, Tunchi, the F is for fucking Super Bowl. He would have killed that shit. way better than Kendrick did. Kendrick looked like he freaking got the script to play at the Super Bowl the night before and then just put some shit together. Kendrick looked like he went to the Boys and Girls Club, gave them a list of stuff he wanted to do, and then they just put it together. No offense. Kendrick Lamar looked like he stayed up all night in the studio and forgot that he had to perform at the Super Bowl and then just showed up. Kendrick Lamar had the worst performance at the Super Bowl to me, in my opinion. It was so quiet in my household. It's almost like you could take a nap during the Super Bowl because nobody was cheering. It was absolutely, it was horrid. It was horrid if you ask me, and that's just my opinion. Yes, I'm ranting because I'm a Lil Wayne fan, but at the same point, I just know Lil Wayne is somewhere in Australia right now just dancing away because he knows he would have put on a damn show for his hometown and everybody was hating. And that's just the bottom line. All right. Kendrick, I know a lot of people liked your set. All right. All right. All right. All right. A lot of people liked it, and that's cool. But to start out on top of the car, bro, I mean, start out with something, pop, 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 pop. Start out with something. And then, yes, you play Not Like Us. It was questionable, debatable if he was gonna play. You played it. Okay, that's cool. But I feel like you really, 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 really like dragged it out. Dragged Not Like Us out. You had some subliminals in between and at the end. And you do got other hits. I did see some people's perspective. Should have had J Rock there. That would have been fire. All right. Should have had YG there. That would have been epic. What if YG played Fuck Donald Trump while Donald Trump was there? That obviously Super Bowl wouldn't let that happen, but that would have been epic. All right. Yeah, a few other things that I just wasn't feeling. I just wasn't feeling the show, the whole performance. It felt like it should have been bigger. Um, for the Super Bowl, I feel like you just put too much of a meaning on what you're trying to put out. Like you're trying to make people really really dig in for the visuals and Uncle Sam as Sam Jackson and stuff like that. And it was just too much for me. That's just me. All right. A lot of people are going to disagree, and that's all right. But we had to talk about that shit for real. Lil Wayne should have did the show. Um, he did kill Drake, but Drake will be back. And that's just what it is. Drake will be back with some bangers. His last 3 CDs was trash. Kendrick just buried him, but he will be coming back alive for sure. Don't count him out. Um, Man, that's that. Bros talking sports, Super Bowl reaction. Until next time, we out.